Well, the George Clooney wedding reportedly cost somewhere around $13 million. Must be nice. However, new research has found no positive correlation between having a big, expensive wedding and a successful marriage. Here with more on the study and current marriage cost is Live at 5's family attorney, Sonya Coffman. So, wow, that's a big wedding. Expensive too, but you don't have to have an expensive wedding to have a marriage actually last.
Well, in fact, the new research shows that there's a negative correlation between how much you spend on the wedding and how successful the marriage is.
So just go to the JP.
Well, more people there and spending less on the wedding seem to be the two factors that track for a successful marriage. And maybe one of the reasons for that is that a fairy tale wedding maybe creates unrealistic expectations for the wedding. That's one of the things the study talked about. And also, a big wedding can cause someone to feel trapped into going forward with the wedding, even when they're having second thoughts about it. It's hard to stop once it's in motion. So, interesting.
Even with George Clooney?
Don't know about him.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, we've got lots of questions, so let's get to those. This viewer writes, I have a 17-year-old and 11-year-old. Both of them live with their father. Both would like to live with me, their mother, due to their father's lifestyle and lack of hands-on parenting. I have no money for a lawyer. He makes about 3 times the income I do. He would try to maintain custody just out of spite. I'm a stay-at-home mom who has 6 months back in the workforce. What should she do?
She might qualify for pro bono representation, and the way to find that out is to call Lone Star Legal Aid to find out if she's eligible. If not, there are forms online. I believe the website is texaslawhelp.org, and she could probably find the forms to file a modification and represent herself. If I were in her shoes, I would ask the court to interview the 17-year-old and the 11-year-old to find out their wishes and talk to the court about this person's lifestyle, and maybe she'll be successful in that.
Okay. This person says, my husband and I have custody of his kids through CPS. The mother's rights were terminated, or were not terminated, but they deemed her not fit to have the kids. We tried legal aid, but they would not help us. So what would be the best way to get sole custody without paying so much money?
CPS may help them get a permanent order giving them sole custody, and that's what I would work towards, is getting CPS to help them with that.
Okay, another question. Can my ex-wife get half of my retirement if we both have been remarried for years?
Interesting question.
Yes.
It sounds like that was not dealt with in their divorce decree, and if it was not divided there, the spouse could file a motion to divide property not divided in the divorce.
Even this many years later?
Even this many years later.
Ooh.
And it happens. So, don't know that the number will be half, but the formulas will apply to what she might be eligible for.
Surprise.
Scary thought, huh?
Yeah, it is. Sonya, as always, we appreciate you stopping by and giving us some insight into some of this.